An end in sight. Hollywood writers and studios reach a tentative agreement to end the strike. And there's an app for that. The new technology West Hollywood is testing during traffic stops. Hello, everyone. You're watching The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. After nearly 5 months of striking, Hollywood writers and studios have reached a tentative deal. The Writers Guild of America said in a statement the agreement is, quote, exceptional with meaningful gains and protection for writers. The Writers Union and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers are now working on final contract language before the deal can be presented to all union members for ratification. It'll still take about another 2 to 3 weeks while members of the union vote. Once that's done, the real work can finally start to get production up and running.
My concern is always residuals. You want to make sure that even when you leave this earth, your children are still getting money from work that you did years ago, and that artificial intelligence can't duplicate you or be you to be someone else because they could take your work and flip it. So I hope that it protects us in that way.
LA Mayor Karen Bass welcomed the latest development, saying in a statement that the city will now have to focus on getting the entertainment sector and related small businesses back on their feet. Comcast, the corporation that owns our parent company, NBC Universal, is represented by the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Some employees of the NBC News Group are represented by the WGA and SAG-AFTRA. Gender-neutral bathrooms are now a requirement in California schools. Governor Newsom signed the new legislation, making it official. It expands a decade-old law that requires K-12 schools to allow students to use the bathroom that aligns with their gender identity. The new law is part of a package of bills aiming to protect LGBTQ+ youth. We're just over 3 weeks away from the deadline to file for your taxes. The deadline was extended 6 months from April for over 50 counties in our state, including right here in Los Angeles. It was to help counties affected by this past winter's severe storms. And the extension also applies to those who need to file business tax returns or make tax payments. You have until October 16th to file. All right, let's check in with meteorologist Shana Mendiola. She has your first alert forecast. Let's see what's in store for the work week ahead.
Hi, everybody. We are warming up here through midweek, but then cool down for the weekend. It is going to be much cooler for some spots. We'll look at the valleys here, 5 to 10, even 15-degree cool down in temperatures for those inland areas as we head to the weekend. For example, today we're at 85, but we'll be at 72 by this weekend. So increasing clouds and a system that'll come our way to bring those temperatures down. It's all thanks to that area of low pressure that you just saw that dipped down. It'll bring temperatures down and increase those clouds for Saturday. Possibility of a little bit of rain on the way. We'll monitor to see if that gets to be better in terms of the chances as we get closer, but for now, mostly cloudy and cool for the weekend. Temperature-wise for now, look at a warm-up. We'll see that from now through Wednesday, and then the cool down begins Thursday and Friday and straight into the weekend. Enjoy your week ahead.
Will do. A NASA capsule containing precious asteroid samples from space is back on Earth.
B-57 doing
EDO milestone, we have touchdown. I repeat, EDO, SRC has touchdown.
Touchdown was confirmed in the Utah desert just before 11 a.m. local time Sunday. This marks the first time the agency has brought asteroid samples to Earth. The asteroid is estimated to be 4.5 billion years old. All right, just when you think you've seen every type of police pursuit, LAPD officers chased after a man in a golf cart, yes, a golf cart, through the San Fernando Valley late Sunday night. This was a first, even for NBC4's Eliana Moreno in News Chopper 4.
Comes up to the green light. Here's I believe these are officers who are trying to deploy the spike strips. So there we go. They can do spike strips on a golf cart. Never thought I would say that in my life, but they can do spike strips on a golf cart. They're definitely not going to do a pit maneuver.
Unbelievable. The pursuit went from Van Nuys to North Hollywood. The driver, who was holding a dog in his lap, by the way, blew through red lights. The fastest he went was about 15 miles per hour. So the chase finally came to an end in a parking lot on Laurel Canyon Boulevard and Oxnard Street. The man jumped out of his golf cart with the dog, only to be tackled by officers and finally taken into custody. All right, if you get pulled over in West Hollywood, now there's an app for that. The Sheriff's Department is testing the new app, hoping to change the way deputies interact with drivers during traffic stops. So the app is called Safe Stop Driver. It allows people who are pulled over to have a video call with deputies before they approach the car.
Traffic stops are one of the most common and scrutinized law enforcement interactions between law enforcement and your community.
It's just kind of an initial contact, certainly to allay any maybe concerns by the driver, and also for the deputy for any concerns about who they're encountering.
Deputies will continue to test the app for the next 6 months. If it's successful, you may see it in other cities. An emotional hometown tribute for the LA County deputy ambushed in Palmdale. Hundreds attended a candlelight vigil in Santa Clarita where Sheriff's Deputy Ryan Clinkenbreemer grew up.
I have already come.
Sunday night's vigil was an opportunity for family, friends, and members of his community to remember and honor the deputy in the place where he lived and went to high school. And Deputy Clinkenbreemer was also a lifelong Miami Dolphins fan. The team posted this photo to their social media account on Sunday, showing a Dolphins jersey with his name hanging in the locker room. All right, starting this week, you can actually get free COVID tests mailed to your home again. And the Biden administration is offering the free testing kits after an uptick in cases. You can go to covidtest.gov to get 4 tests. The government is relaunching the program in time for the fall and winter when the virus typically spreads at higher levels. All right, travelers at LAX now have a more affordable option for parking. The airport has announced the opening of LAX Budget Parking. Prices range from $15 to $20 a day. Compare that with economy parking, which can cost up to $35 a day. The new lot has 2,600 spaces and is located between Aviation and La Cienega Boulevards, about 2.5 miles from the terminal. That's not bad. LAX says free shuttle buses to and from the terminals will run every 20 to 30 minutes. There you go. More options for you. All right, Kim Kardashian breaks the news to a young Usher that he will headline the Super Bowl halftime show.
Hello? Yo, I'm in the booth. I'm gonna call you right back.
Wait, can you talk?
Nah, I just gotta put this one part down. I'm gonna call you back.
Wait, it's Kim.
I'm at the studio, man.
I finally got the answer to those rumors. It's not about me, it's about you. You're doing the Super Bowl.
Quit playing with me, man.
You're playing the Apple Music halftime show in Vegas.
No, for real. Don't play like that.
I don't have time to play.
No, for real, for real. It's happening. Very exciting. The announcement video uses scenes from the music video of Usher's 2004 hit Confessions Part 2. Now, nearly 20 years later, the R&B singer will perform the Apple Music Super Bowl 58 halftime show. The big game is scheduled to take place at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on Sunday, February 11th, and I can't wait to see it. All right, Big Bear turned into Big Beer over the weekend. The 53rd annual Classic Oktoberfest celebration made its big return at Big Bear Lake. So it combines Big Bear's mountain charm with authentic German traditions like bands, rocking out to German tunes, and of course the crowd favorite, chicken dance. It ain't a party without the chicken dance, right? NBC4 photojournalist Alex Vasquez takes you there.
Welcome to Oktoberfest!
Well, Oktoberfest in Big Bear, 53 years tradition of nothing but good times.
So the food we have here is great. It is all very authentic German. We get our brats and our sausages from a German butcher down in Glendale. We get our strudels and our pretzels from a German bakery down in Costa Mesa, but all very authentic, made with all the traditional recipes.
Serve with the sauerkraut, we cook it for 2 hours over here with low temperature, and after that the process goes over here. From here it goes to the server to the customers.
We try very hard to stay very traditional to what they do in Germany. Obviously, there's some things that we can't do stateside that they do in Germany, but we try to stay very, very authentic to the activities, the food, the beer, everything that's being done in Munich.
I'm a big fan of beer. I like putting my lederhosen on and having a good time.
I gotta ask you, who did the dressing? Who picked out the outfits? I did. Reality, it's like being in the home country of Germany. It's like the real deal. Here you got everything that you could get right in Munich, but it's right here in Big Bear Lake.
Yes, fun times in Big Bear Lake. All right, it's never too late to start something new. That's the message from one woman in South Carolina who is now running her new hot dog stand. Joanne DeHart is 85 years old, and she's a proud owner of Jay's Hot Diggity Dogs. I love the name, by the way. She's grilling dogs and sizzling fries for people in her community. Now, she originally opened up a thrift store, but got inspired to run the hot dog stand after she felt something was missing at her business.
Nobody had anything to eat around here. So I said, you know, why don't we do a similar small hot dog stand? I love people, and I love helping people, and that's what it's all about.
Oh, I love it. Even at 85 years old, Joanne says it's a joy to work, and I bet it's a joy to have someone like Joanne in the community, right? You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout your morning commute. All right, I'll see you next time on The Rundown.